The New England Patriots are riding a wave of momentum after finally securing their first win of the season, a performance that felt like a long time coming. Mike Braviel's squad showed up in Miami in a way that had been missing for several years, reminding fans and analysts alike that this team still has the potential to be a force in the league. But as the celebration settles, the conversation naturally shifts toward the bigger picture. How do the Patriots build on this victory? What adjustments are necessary? And when can the team expect the return of key players to full strength, particularly their all-pro talent? The Miami game offered a lot to unpack, from offensive schemes to defensive rotations. And it is clear that while the win was encouraging, there are still questions that must be addressed to maintain consistency throughout the season. Offensively, one of the most noticeable aspects was the snap count of Stefon Diggs. Playing only around half of the offensive snaps in consecutive games has raised eyebrows, especially considering the expectations set during the offseason. Diggs, returning from a torn ACL at the age of 30, seems to be reintegrated with caution, and while there is logic in easing him back into action, it also sparks questions about the long-term offensive plan. Is this purely about protecting him physically, or is it part of a broader strategy to emphasize the run game, short passes, and rotation of multiple skill players to keep defenses off balance? The Patriots have a diverse array of targets, from tight ends to wide receivers, and the coaching staff has been intentional about spreading the ball around. Diggs' current snap count may reflect an approach to manage workload, but as the season progresses, those numbers are expected to climb, and it will be interesting to see how the offense evolves when he is fully reintegrated. While Diggs' usage has been limited, the rest of the offense has been remarkably steady. The offensive line played nearly every snap, creating a foundation for both the passing and running games. Drake May commanded significant playing time, barely leaving the field, and his connection with Hunter Henry has been particularly notable, as Henry participated in 85% of the offensive plays, demonstrating his reliability and importance in the scheme. Meanwhile, Kahan Booty continues to operate as the top wide receiver, seeing 72% of the snaps, while other contributors like M. Hollins, Deshaun Stevenson, and Austin Hoover have all seen meaningful involvement, hovering around the 50% mark or higher. One area that stood out, however, was Tavon Henderson, who only participated in 32% of the snaps, suggesting that the Patriots are still determining the optimal balance between him and Stevenson. When Stevenson is performing at a high level, it limits Henderson's opportunities, but as the season progresses, adjustments toward a more balanced distribution could emerge. Another surprise in the offensive rotation came from Pop Douglas, who saw only a quarter of the total snaps, marking a significant drop compared to previous seasons. Expectations for the slot receiver role, particularly within Josh McDaniels' offensive scheme, were high, yet Douglas has not been featured as prominently as anticipated. This opens the door for potential adjustments in the coming weeks, as the Patriots look to maximize offensive efficiency and create more options for Drake May. With Diggs' snaps expected to increase, it will be critical to determine who else may see reduced time, as the team seeks to balance playmakers and maintain a dynamic attack that keeps defenses guessing. On the defensive side, Mike Frabel seems to have settled on a core group that sees heavy rotation and consistently stays on the field. Marcus Jones, for example, played every single defensive snap, highlighting his role as a cornerstone of the secondary. Most other starters also logged nearly every snap, with players like Splain, Hawkins, Carlton Davis, Woodson, Landry, Xon, Austin, and Ellis all participating in 90% or more of the defensive plays. This continuity allows the team to maintain rhythm and intensity, though it also raises questions about stamina and adaptability late in games. Some coverage lapses were evident, particularly in zone schemes or when switching from man coverage, which the Dolphins were able to exploit at times. Observing these patterns provides insight into what adjustments may be necessary as the Patriots prepare to face the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. The interior defensive line has been equally consistent, with Milt Williams and Christian Barmore each participating in 67% of the snaps, and Tonga rotating in to provide relief. Marte Mapu emerged as a key contributor late in the Miami game, making a pivotal interception that underscored his potential value in high-pressure moments. While some players only appeared in limited packages or as rest substitutions, the defensive unit overall has shown cohesion and a strong foundation. If the saying, "if it's not broke, don't fix it," applies anywhere, it is certainly evident here. Despite giving up points early, the defense maintained pressure up front and demonstrated an ability to adjust on the fly, setting the stage for challenges ahead against top quarterbacks in the league. Another major storyline is the potential return of All-Pro cornerback Christian Gonzalez, who has yet to practice fully since late July. Missing the first 2 games has been a significant blow, but Gonzalez has not been placed on injured reserve, which opens the door for a possible return in the near future. Any addition of Gonzalez back into the lineup would dramatically strengthen the secondary, particularly in man coverage scenarios and when defending elite receivers like DK Metcalf. While the team has been cautious in providing updates, Gonzalez himself has hinted at progress, suggesting that his presence could be felt soon. His return would not only bolster the defense, but also allow Carlton Davis and the rest of the secondary to align strategically against opponents with high-powered passing games. Looking ahead, the Patriots face a stretch that will test both their resilience and adaptability. The Steelers, led by Aaron Rodgers, come off a loss and will be eager to assert themselves, making for a challenging matchup. Following that, the schedule offers a mixture of opportunities and obstacles, from the struggling Panthers to the high-powered Bills led by Josh Allen, and then matchups against teams like the Saints, Titans, Browns, and Falcons. Evaluating these games, it is clear that while a perfect run is improbable, there is realistic potential for several victories if the team continues to execute effectively on both sides of the ball. The development of Drake May and the strategic integration of key contributors like Diggs and Gonzalez will be pivotal in determining whether the Patriots can maintain momentum and aim for a record that positions them for playoff contention. Every game presents a chance to refine the offense, adjust defensive schemes, and solidify rotations. The Patriots have shown flashes of cohesion and discipline, but as always in the NFL, consistency is the ultimate measure of success. The Miami game offered a glimpse of what this team can accomplish when execution is sharp, decisions are smart, and key players are available. Now, the focus must shift to building on that performance, integrating returning talent, and facing a series of opponents that will challenge every aspect of their game. With careful management of snaps, strategic offensive planning, and a defense capable of adapting under pressure, the Patriots have a pathway to continue improving and carving out wins in what promises to be a season full of opportunity and potential surprises. Looking deeper into the Patriots' offensive approach, it's clear that the team is carefully balancing aggression with caution. Drake May has emerged as a reliable centerpiece, distributing the ball to multiple targets and demonstrating poise in the pocket. His rapport with Hunter Henry has become a cornerstone of the passing game, and Henry's presence in the majority of snaps has provided both consistency and a security blanket when the play breaks down. Kahan Booty continues to act as a dependable option on the outside, stretching defenses and creating opportunities for other receivers. Meanwhile, the inclusion of M. Hollins, Deshaun Stevenson, Austin Hoover, and others has kept the offense versatile, allowing Braville and McDaniels to mix personnel groups and attack defenses in multiple ways. While Diggs' limited snaps have been noticeable, this rotation strategy has allowed the Patriots to maintain tempo, reduce risk, and gradually reintegrate their star receiver without compromising performance. The running game has also been a focal point, with multiple backs contributing to a balanced attack. Screen passes, designed runs, and creative motion schemes have kept opposing defenses guessing, and the offensive line has performed at a high level, sustaining blocks and opening lanes consistently. The interplay between run and pass has created a rhythm that benefits the team's overall strategy, ensuring that even if one element stalls, others can compensate. The limited role for Tavon Henderson, while initially surprising, fits within this broader framework, as the coaching staff appears intent on rotating backs to keep players fresh and defenses off balance. Similarly, Pop Douglas' reduced role highlights the challenge of integrating talent into an already functional system. emphasizing the importance of timing, chemistry, and situational usage in the Patriots' offensive philosophy. On the defensive side, continuity has proven to be a significant advantage. Marcus Jones' participation in every snap reflects his status as a cornerstone of the secondary, while other starters logging nearly all defensive plays underscores the team's commitment to maintaining rhythm and cohesion. Players like Splain, Hawkins, Carlton Davis, Woodson, Landry, Xon, Austin, and Ellis have been heavily involved, providing stability and allowing the team to execute complex schemes without hesitation. This consistency, however, comes with its challenges. Stamina, attention to detail, and in-game adjustments are critical, and any lapse in coverage or miscommunication can be costly. The Dolphins exploited some of these moments, but overall, the defense has maintained pressure, controlled gaps, and delivered timely plays that shifted momentum in key situations. The interior line has seen effective rotations as well. Milt Williams and Christian Barmore have anchored the front, participating in a substantial percentage of snaps, while Tonga provides strategic relief to keep players fresh. Marte Mapu's impact late in the Miami game, highlighted by a crucial interception, underscores the depth and adaptability within the defensive roster. Other contributors, appearing in limited packages or rest rotations, have maintained readiness and provided situational versatility, allowing Mike Frabel to tailor defensive strategies without overtaxing his core players. This balance between starters and rotational players has been essential in sustaining performance across the entirety of the game, particularly against teams with explosive offenses that require constant adjustment. Christian Gonzalez's potential return remains a key storyline. Missing the first 2 games has been a setback, but the timing of his return could not be more pivotal. His presence would not only reinforce the secondary, but also enable strategic flexibility, particularly in man-to-man coverage and against elite receivers. The Patriots' ability to integrate Gonzalez effectively will impact game planning and defensive matchups moving forward, allowing the team to maximize personnel and increase overall effectiveness. His return could redefine the secondary's dynamics, giving the Patriots an edge in coverage and opening opportunities for other players to focus on pass rush and containment responsibilities. The schedule ahead presents a mix of challenges and opportunities, and how the Patriots approach each matchup will define their trajectory. The Steelers, led by Aaron Rodgers, pose a formidable early test, and the game will reveal how the team adapts to elite quarterback play. Subsequent opponents, including the Panthers, Bills, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, and others, provide varied challenges, from high-powered offenses to teams searching for consistency. Navigating this schedule requires careful management of energy, strategic deployment of key players, and continual adaptation to opponents' tendencies. While perfection is unlikely, a path exists to accumulate meaningful wins that build momentum, foster confidence, and solidify the team's identity on both sides of the ball. Drake May's development continues to be central to the Patriots' progress. His ability to read defenses, make quick decisions, and distribute the football effectively has already been a difference-maker. As he gains experience, his chemistry with key targets like Hunter Henry and Kahan Booty will only deepen, allowing for more complex route combinations and in-game adjustments. The coaching staff's ability to manage these relationships, integrate returning talent like Stephon Diggs, and maintain flexibility in offensive design will be critical in sustaining success throughout the season. The balance between maintaining rhythm, protecting star players, and creating opportunities for emerging talent is delicate, but early signs suggest the Patriots are navigating it with purpose. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling through the NFL, and the rumor mill is running at full speed. Devonte Adams, the elite wide receiver who has tormented defenses for years, could be leaving the Los Angeles Rams. Sources close to the situation hint that the Patriots are suddenly in play, potentially setting up one of the most jaw-dropping moves of the offseason. While nothing has been confirmed, Insiders suggest that Adams' name is already on the lips of every analyst, blogger, and fantasy football enthusiast. Adams has long been known for his precise routes, sticky hands, and ability to make game-changing plays in critical moments. Pairing him with a quarterback like Mac Jones, or even someone the Patriots might pursue, would instantly elevate New England's passing game from competent to downright fearsome. For a team that has been searching for a consistent star on the outside since the days of Julian Edelman, the thought of Adams suiting up in Gillette Stadium is enough to send fans into a frenzy. Meanwhile, the Rams camp is reportedly bracing for potential upheaval. Losing a talent like Adams would leave a massive hole in a roster that has relied heavily on him in key situations. Yet, there's speculation that salary cap constraints or strategic reshuffling could be driving the potential move. Some league insiders are already debating whether this is a trade, a blockbuster signing, or a prelude to an even bigger shakeup in the NFC West. The Patriots front office has remained characteristically tight-lipped, fueling the fire of speculation. Social media has been ablaze with mock jerseys, fan reactions, and debates about how Adams would mesh with New England's offense. Could this be the moment the Patriots finally regain their aerial dominance? Or is it just another enticing whisper destined to fizzle? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. If this deal happens, it would instantly become the hottest topic in football circles, redefining expectations for the upcoming season. For now, fans are left hanging on every word, every hint, and every subtle glance from league insiders. Devonte Adams to the Patriots? Stranger things have happened in the NFL, and the buzz is impossible to ignore. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.